The Outer Sunset kind of has this feeling going on where it's really laid back. Like when I lived in the Outer Sunset, it was, I lived across the street from some surfers, and every day they'd go surfing, and you go to the beach, and like there's such an eclectic mix of people.
You get a nice day, and everybody and their mom comes out here, but if you already live out here, it's walking distance. So it's perfect.
The Outer Sunset, close to the ocean, has actually had a really good vibe lately. There's smaller houses maybe for the most part, but a big surf culture there.
This is the hub of the Sunset because it's 9th Street and Irving. If you go that way, you're in Golden Gate, and if you go to Art Canvas, that's sort of where everybody hangs out on Sunday afternoons with jazz and stuff.
One of the best features of the Sunset is the proximity to Golden Gate Park. It's close by. Almost all the streets, actually every street in the Sunset borders Golden Gate Park.
I grew up in the Bay Area. I grew up in the South Bay, and I moved to San Francisco to go to school. And the Sunset was nice. It was a nice transition because it definitely was San Francisco, but it didn't really feel like urban city living. It was way more laid back than that. And you don't have to worry about people breaking into your car, and you can walk home by yourself at night and not worry about it.
In my neighborhood, people come to the door and say, you should move your car or it's gonna get a ticket. Everybody's always like, it's a real neighborhood watch without the signs of neighborhood watch. We're at the Arizmendi Bakery, 9th and Irving. This is like where everybody comes to have a quick cup of coffee and something fabulous from the bakery.
Buono, salute.
It's really good to me to have such independent cooperative businesses in the neighborhood. The video is completely independently owned. In the Bay Area, I would say we're definitely known to have the widest selection of film available. People will drive 2 or 3 hours to get here just to get something they've been looking for a long time.
The Sunset, originally sand dunes, basically sand dunes for miles and miles and miles. And actually a lot of people used to hunt out there for jackrabbits. So it really was kind of an outpost of downtown San Francisco. So the Sunset is actually one of the more affordable neighborhoods in the city. Even though San Francisco's values are sky high, you still have an opportunity to buy a home in the city without paying millions of dollars.
And my own house, which is one of the reasons I like it, is a house that nobody has touched since the 30s. So I walked in and there's all this original everything, like woods and stuff. And that's true of my whole neighborhood.
Coming into the Sunset, I'm always expecting it to be 5 degrees colder and foggy from where I'm coming from.
I actually love the weather. I'm from Boston though, and I love gray skies. And so for me it was kind of like more of a home feel.
I grew up in Wisconsin and Minnesota, so the summers back there are miserable, and the winters are even worse. And the thing with the fog is it's perfect for baking.
Every once in a while, it'll clear up, and then it'll be really beautiful, and it makes it all worthwhile.